1800 meters. And away they go. Got them way to a good enough start. Just Mount Anderson dropping in at the back of the field early on. Destiny of Souls, the red cap, began well. Cherry and O's right there along the fence, grazing in the grass just outside of them in the blue sleeves and cap. Then Magical Midlands between runners, the pink cap. 6 Hot Fix outside of that one, followed by Spin Doctor along the fence. Global Alley outside. Then came beyond that Runaway Song, the red sleeves and cap. Light Without is on the fence. Then came Brendan James. And out at the back end of the field is Mount Anderson. 1200 meters left to go, and out in front is Destiny of Souls. Leads the way a length and a bit. Second place, grazing in the grass, is one off the fence. Cherry and O's along the rail, third. Magical Midlands racing in the fourth spot past 1,000, racing 5 lengths off the leader. Spin Doctor further back, 6 Hot Fix in the yellow towards the outside. Then Global Alley further back, Light Without, Runaway Song, Brendan James, the pink and white stripes 3 deep around the turn. And at the back end of the field is Magical Midlands. They're racing down the home straight now. They're approaching the 600 meter mark, and out in front, Destiny of Souls down the middle. Grazing in the grass on the outside, looking to move in. Further back in the field, Cherry Anu, and down the inside is Mount Anderson. Coming along now towards the final 400 meters. Grazing in the grass now, picks it up. Destiny of Soul still right there. Cherry Anu on the outside. Brendan James is running on. Then came Mount Anderson, but grazing in the grass has picked it up. Gone 2 lengths clear. Cherry Anu second. Mount Anderson down the inside. Then Runaway Song. Out in front is grazing in the grass. Clear by 2 to 3 lengths, and grazing in the grass wins. Second, Cherry Anu possibly ahead of Runaway Song. Then came Spin Doctor and Magical Midlands. 2, Photo 1 and 3 followed by 10. So grazing in the grass in the middle is got a nice action as grazing in the grass goes clear 2 lengths. Another one for the ASSM Racing Syndicate nominee, Mr. A. Chadha, Mr. Mark de Kock, and Mrs. N.P. Malherbe. So very well done to all of them. 2, Photo 1 and 3 followed by 10.
Another absolutely remarkable performance from Grazing in the Grass. Now a 15-time winner, and certainly just in a class of his own here in the Eastern Cape. Ridden to victory by Richard Free. It's another win for him and Alan, as well as for the ASSM Racing Syndicate. So huge congratulations to them. And Ashtandile is going to be jumping for joy at 1,500 Rand from World Sports Betting. Godfrey, thanks again for joining me to accept on Ashtandile's behalf. Well done. Richard standing by, he's going to grab that mic and come on in and join me. Big smile on his face. This is one of his favorite horses in the Eastern Cape, and this is the Equalizer, ladies and gentlemen. 116, the most ever previous wins held by a jockey in the Eastern Cape, Greg Sheen, now equaled by Richard Fourie. And I just love it when it's almost like it tells a story, and this horse, you just get such a song out of him. We know he is an absolute. He can be a devil. He can be as red as those ears that he wears,
yeah.
And yet you get such a tune out of him. 15 wins, 10 of them today with you in the irons.
Yeah, well, have to say well done to Greg Sheen. He taught me how to ride this horse.
Exactly. That's why I think it is so fitting. It's like it's all come together today on this horse. It's unbelievable. I get goosebumps.
Definitely. He's a cool horse, a soldier. Tests you all the time, but today, even though he's won 15 races, I thought this was his best win to date, just purely on how he travelled in the race. Sometimes he comes into the straight and it's hard to get him into his rhythm and stuff like that. But Mr. Greff had him pin ready. He was just crisp and holding the bit nicely. And I was probably sitting through the 300 by myself, just thinking, let me just slap him on the shoulder just to make sure that he doesn't hit the flat spot. But he was ready and waiting, stretched nicely, and that's all he had to do is just hold that stretch and keep them honest. So he won a very, very good race. Well done to Mr. Chadha and his family. Sorry, Greg Sheen. It's one of those things. We've still got time. We're going to make it our own record, but it's been great. So thank you very much to the whole Greff family. to all the staff back at home doing all the hard graft, and to my sponsors at Winning Form for their support.
Fantastic, Richard, well done.
Thank you very much.
Alan stepping up to join me, and I'm sure as he steps in, he will definitely agree. Though Greg might be sad to see his record fall, he'll be right behind Richard and wishing him well all the way, because that's just who Greg is.
Yeah, well, first let me start with Grazing in the Grass, amazing horse. You know, he's was sent down here a couple of years ago because he was a fractious horse. He only has to walk over here and keep him calm. He didn't like the travelling, and it was a great decision. He's really been a stalwart, yes. So very well done to all the owners, ASSM Racing, to Mark de Kock, Nolene and Shahan Malherba. Yeah, couldn't ask for more. As far as Richard's tally with Greg now, ironically, Greg phoned me, spoke to me this morning and said, "How far is Richard off my record?" I said, 3 to go and 4 to win. I said, no, that's great. He says, I'll definitely be watching with enthusiasm and keep an eye on the results today. So although he's far away, he's always kept an eye on the yard. And you know, a month ago, I was in the UK and I went to visit him and been to Newmarket, and most amazing place. It is definitely the place where horse racing was born.
Well, Alan, congratulations. You know, all things being said, Neil alluded to this prior to the race. This horse has held 111 merit rating for over a year. So no matter how good he is, someone's got to keep him, apologies, a year and a half. Someone's got to keep him in the fettle to hold that record. Well done.
No, thank you. And the owner's been really patient. He's always going to carry top weight, and we just got to pick our fights with him, pick our races. He doesn't have to race as often as he used to. He's a little bit older, but when he does, I mean, today was a great win.
It certainly was. So many people touched by the win today. To Greg, all the way over there in UK, well done for achieving what you did. I think this is an amazing horse for Richard to equal the feat on, considering you're the one who first gave him the instructions on how to ride him and how to get him into the winner's box. Richard now aboard him for 10 of his 15 career wins and on the way to setting a new Eastern Cape record. To ASSM Racing Syndicate for trusting Alan with a horse that's been difficult but has proved more than worthy to keep and get to the status of being a 15-time winner, the top echelon of the Eastern Cape Racing. Congratulations. And to Alan and his team back home, Halo Stables, what a horse, what a win.